Hi everybody and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and today I will be talking through a Cardano decentralized exchange, or also known as a DEX, with massive potential. I really do like this project, but with that said, you can become a member. You can do this by heading over to the channel page, selecting join, follow all the on-screen prompts to access member video content. And the reason why I say this is there are some other huge potential decentralized exchanges that are going to be going on the Cardano ecosystem that I will also be talking about, but I'm going to be doing these as member videos only. So head on over if that's your bag and you want the opportunity to get into some of these amazing projects that people aren't talking about yet. So head on over if that's your bag. Right, now you all know that we are big Cardano fans. We've talked about how big Cardano are on innovation, and they are encouraging people to build unique and wonderful protocols on the ecosystem. And that is why we believe that Cardano and some of the projects on the ecosystem will melt faces. Now, we really do love everything Cardano, including some of the projects that are going to be doing remarkable things on the ecosystem. So don't forget to like the video if you find the information useful, informative. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications so you never miss a thing. So before we get into this amazing project that's going to be on the Cardano ecosystem, I think it's really important to talk about what a decentralized exchange actually is for anybody new in this space. A decentralized exchange, also known as a DEX, is a peer-to-peer online service that allows direct crypto transactions between two interested parties. Decentralized crypto exchanges are solving many of the problems we see today with centralized exchanges. Now, we have done other videos around 𝗕𝗙𝗪. Do check those out on the video where we talk about this in a little bit more detail, or become a member and we're going to be doing videos on decentralized exchanges in much more detail. So do check that out. Now, decentralized exchanges create a peer-to-peer marketplace directly on the blockchain, which allows traders to independently store whilst holding their keys to their crypto and operate funds. Users of such exchanges can make transactions with cryptocurrency directly between each other without a third party being involved, which is completely different to a centralized exchange where you have like a book of orders. Okay, so some of the benefits of a DEX. So security would be sort of right up there as one of the key benefits for me. Decentralized exchanges do not store your crypto, right? You would store it on like your own wallet, like MetaMask, for example, where you own the keys to your crypto. Therefore, neither hacker attacks nor a total collapse of an exchange can lead to loss of funds. You've also got accessibility for different projects. In contrast to a centralized exchange, a decentralized exchange makes it possible not only to place orders for existing cryptocurrencies, but also to create new ones directly in the system. This allows startup projects to provide minimum liquidity without having to pay high fees for a placement on a major platform. So I think this is really important when it comes to decentralized exchanges. So now that we've sort of covered all of that stuff off, I think it's going to be an ample opportunity to start looking at this particular DEX or project that is going to be on the Cardano ecosystem. So let's get down to the desktop. So some of you may have guessed it, there are already a number of people talking about this project, and it's SundaeSwap. Now for me, this is a fantastic project, so let's get into it. So Nick and myself really like SundaeSwap. This is a protocol or a project that is looking to innovate the space with their platform. SundaeSwap, by now it's pretty obvious, about 5 minutes into the video, that this is a decentralized exchange that is based on the Cardano network. You will be able to swap and stake tokens, participate in their lottery system, buy NFTs, and so much more. Like, they are going to be bringing an awful lot to the table, you know, speed, security, anonymity. You know, one thing that's going to set 𝗕𝗓𝗪 apart from the competition is their initial stake pool offerings. This is a form of fundraising that we started to see quite a lot in the space. So I understand what you're thinking. You know, what is an initial stake pool offering and how do you get involved? So, for example, we've seen this with other projects, as I've previously mentioned, where this is where you stake your ADA in, say, the 𝗕𝗓𝗪 pool, which is an ADA pool. Now, instead of getting your 5% rewards in ADA, you're going to get rewarded in 𝗕𝗓𝗪 tokens. Now, this is a fantastic way to invest in another project if you don't mind losing your 5% ADA rewards on your delegation, right? So for me, it's an interesting concept. Now, the team have said that the reason why they do this in this way, right, is because it builds up trust with the community, and the investor will not lose their capital. So basically what they mean by this is, if you were to, say, delegate 10,000 ADA, you will always have that 10,000 ADA. You're just giving up your 5% ADA rewards. Now, for me, this isn't something that I like to do, and I won't be partaking in any initial stake pool offerings within the Cardano ecosystem. And the reason why I won't be doing this is I value my ADA rewards from my staking, and I would rather invest in a protocol or a project, you know, with my own capital, right? That's just my position on it. I think ADA is going to melt faces. I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but you know, you guys, you know, don't have to take my lead. You make your own decisions, right? It's a fantastic way to get into another project if you're really bullish on it, and you know, still manage to keep your ADA, you know, but you're just not going to get that 5%. So everybody's different, and I'm not saying that you know, there's a, you know, a reason not to do this. I'm just so bullish on ADA, so that is kind of my take on it, right? So let's have a look at the 𝗕𝗓𝗪 website. I think, you know, I'm not going to go over the roadmap. Let's have a look at the tokenomics. So 55% public, 25% team, 2% advisors, 5% you know, for future hiring, and then 13% investors. So, you know, it's interesting tokenomics. Now, I believe that there is no details on the team, and for me, I've always kind of said that the team is important to me, and you know, for that reason, I'm not going to be sort of partaking in any investment until I kind of know what the who's behind the project and the team, right? So that for me is a sticking point. However, you know, do I trust the protocol? Yes, I think they're going to do remarkable things. We've seen similar things with Uniswap, and you know, they're doing remarkably well. However, I do think there are other DEX protocols that are going to be on Cardano that are going to do amazingly well, that are offering additional services in compared to 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗪 that nobody's really talking about just yet. And I am going to be covering those particular DEX protocols for members, and I think that's going to be interesting. So, you know, 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗪, I think, is going to do remarkably well. I think it's one to potentially do your research on and look at everything that Uniswap's done, right? I think, you know, they've literally taken the article out of their book for you know, how to run a DEX, and I think they're going to do remarkably well. But with that said, I think I might possibly get into another DEX. It might not be 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗪, but I'm still in two minds. Let me know in the comments below, should I invest in 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗪, or should I be looking at another DEX that's going to be on the Cardano ecosystem? And if so, what DEX is that? Let me know. Let me you know, read through all your comments. I love seeing everybody's views and opinions. And also let me know whether you value your ADA, you know, I guess a level where you're not comfortable getting into giving up your rewards. Really interested to get everybody's views and opinions, good or bad. For me, it's always interesting, and you never know, you might change my mindset when it comes to these initial stake pool offerings. But with all that said, I hope this video was useful, informative, educational. If it was, mash up that like button. It really does support the channel. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications so you never miss a thing. With all that said, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.